Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout 4. My name is KPZ. We are continuing on with our playthrough. Just noticed I'm a little low on the Bernie juice. Alright, what are we going to do right now? Well, we sent Ashes home. We could go talk to Aaron. We could list the military frequency, AF95. We could start Far From Home. We could start Reunions, which I might do. We're not going to do the Silver Shroud. We're not going to talk to Preston. We're not going to go back to Tinker Dom. So, we're definitely not going to do Vault-Tec Calling. Even if I hated the people who watch this, I would not subject you to Vault 88. Building an entire vault from scratch is a colossal pain in the ass. So no. Butcher's Bill, no. Semper Invicta, that kind of ties in with Shadow of Steel. Miscellaneous quests, we're not donating medical samples, we're not donating blood. We gotta kill Murawski, and we gotta check the detective cases. I hate to do a little bit of foreshadowing here, but at this point, I think for our character, we really have two choices going forward. And when I say two choices, I mean two factions going forward. We could side with the newly arrived Brotherhood of Steel because they've got superior military technology, or we could side with the Institute, based on what's going to happen further on in that storyline. I'm not going to do any spoilers if you don't know, but let's just say it's between those two right now, and I'm leaning one way or the other. So anyway, just to advance the storyline, we're going to go into Reunions and see what Nick has to say. Our companion is Codsworth. Look at that. My own very own assault ball of hate. So we're going to walk there, hoping that we get attacked on the way there, because what would be better than killing people? I'm fully clad in power armor. Codsworth is, quite frankly, a destructive force. And I would really love somebody to pick a fight with me and Codsworth right about now. But that being said, I'm imagining my choices will turn Codsworth off at some point, so we're on borrowed time with Codsworth, I know that. But let's head up this way, back to Diamond City. I know I could fast travel there, but maybe we can fight some super mutants. And before we go any further, let me do one more thing. I neglected to adjust my sound appropriately. Alright, so can I hear anything? Maybe. Huh. I swore I turned my headphones on. Oh, they're not plugged in. That's what it is. They are not receiving the game sound. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's better to isolate the sound that way, so headphones are on. And let me adjust the game sound. There we go. Pardon me, technical. Yeah, all right, Codsworth. I don't need you trying to hunt me on our way into Diamond City. Are you talking like that to me? Get him, Codsworth. All right, come on. That should be fully cooked meat right there. Oh, yeah. Get it, Codsworth. You already killed everybody. Look at that. Caring too much. I think me landing on that little platform there would have probably smashed that into 1,000,000 pieces. Alright, let's see here. How about a little buff out? Sorry, Codsworth. I like buff out. What can I say? Feels good to be back in the power armor. I know we were out of it for a little while.
Feral ghouls like to hide in the dark. Makes night patrol a real bright vest.
Not for me, it doesn't.
Can't believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
The mayor. Alright, in we go to Diamond City. I'm going to sell off a little junk, and then we will go talk to Nick Valentine. I just don't want to start Far Harbor necessarily right now. I mean, I do want to go to Far Harbor. I'm not sure what I should
Public
do.
is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes.
Wouldn't it be from over your eyes, Nat?
Hey, Nat.
Read the paper, mister. Trust me.
Fake news.
Hey, see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
They want to get your toaster.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
You need protection. Everyone does.
I am wearing protection,
I'll
good
take a
sir.
look. Sure.
Something for everyone.
Alright, what do we need? We need flamer fuel. He doesn't have any. I don't think we need a whole lot of other stuff he has going on here. I don't really use a lot of other weapons, so I can sell that. I think this is my backup weapon, so I don't need that. Maybe I was looking for like a can for the end of this, so it would be suppressed. The Manuel rifle. Yep, it's a good one. This is what I need. The Chinese grenade launcher rifle. I think it's a rifle and not a big gun. Do I even have anything spec? Now that I think about it, I don't have a single thing spec'd into explosives, do I? No. I don't have anything in explosives. I only have big guns. So I would need to get a point into explosives for that to be truly useful. So let's not buy that, because I am not dumb.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
Do you serve a very aggressive, angry-looking Codsworth?
Let's see what you have.
A bit of everything.
Alright, let's see what this lady has. I think I probably bought all her flamer fuel last go-round and just didn't think about it. So I'm thinking about selling that. I do need a good secondary weapon. I actually need an unarmed weapon. And that works with power armor. Now there is an unarmed weapon that does work with power armor. I just don't have one yet. So maybe it would be a good idea just to dip my toe into Far Harbor. Hmm. Let's go talk
Yeah,
to Nick
it's true.
Valentine.
I got shot in the ass last year. Long story.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking synth.
That's right. You said it. We should be able to tell Nick Valentine his recall code and send him back to the Institute.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
Somebody talking to me?
You're back. Not with your son. What happened?
Well, you see, Nick, I did a bunch of hits of Jet, and I was with Kate, and then I also may have been with Codsworth.
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
No, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No. I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
A literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Goodneighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Alright, so let's go to the memory den. I can remember which fusion core I'm using.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
you always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Why not just give people what they want?
What they want? I'm trying to give people what they deserve. The truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Scared, huh? Could have fooled me.
I'm pushy, not crazy. Honestly, these days I'm more scared for my sister. I don't know what I'd do if something happened to her. But I'm not the only one with something to lose. That's why people deserve to know what's out there, good or bad.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences. But in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Look at that. Piper tried to be my companion, even when she wasn't.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Alright. Let's, hello? Let's head over to Goodneighbor. And as much as I would like to march Codsworth through downtown Boston, let's march Codsworth through downtown Boston and kill everything that we see. It sounds like a great idea.
Outsider's perspective on Diamond City. Are we still the green jewel?
Alright, this is when we test the power of Codsworth's combat capabilities. And I'm not going to meander there. We're just going to go straight to Goodneighbor, but I'm going to kill everything we see on the way.
Move along.
Are you talking to me? Oh, hello. Anyone else in there? Oh, Incendiary metal right arm. I will take it. Alright, well that was a pretty good pit stop. So tempting, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, I hear a noise up there. Oh my. Somebody has some advanced weaponry over there. I have to go look. Raiders, come out and play. Did we kill Swan? I think we did. That's one way to find out. Yeah, he must be dead. So yeah, I think I've decided who I'm going to side with. Hello? Well, I know I am. Just an oil can. Look at that fucking barrage. Nope. I don't know, maybe it's just me. A guy clad in a suit of Hellfire XO2 power armor and a giant death robot would really be intimidating. And there's my Raider power armor just chilling out.
I hope you're buying. You
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Alright, we got any weapons we want? Well, I mean, that's what I'm carrying, basically. I don't think we're going to find the weapon I'm looking for. Unfortunately for me. I have thought about putting points into melee weapons just because this build has super strong strength. So that may be a possibility later on in the game. Just something I want to throw out there. Because we do need another weapon instead of just the flamer. Alright, that was that.
Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again.
Let's see what you have.
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
Alright, does Daisy have anything we could use? Outcast. 50% more damage against robots. Huh. Solar Cannon Mark II. 50% more damage against super mutants. Those look interesting. Alright, 700. 411. There we go. Got some more flamer fuel.
Better stay out of Goodneighbor. All I'm saying.
I don't think you could stop them. We will park my power armor right here. Oh, it's Mark IV. Oh well. It's good enough for right now.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're in the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Sir,
See you
a
on the other
moment
side.
perhaps?
Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
The entrance of the vault?
Vault-Tec wouldn't let us take you.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Sean, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Oh, sir, you don't know how good it is to hear you say that. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
Of course, Codsworth. Don't worry. I feel the same.
Mr. Adam, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Alright, well that was interesting. I've never had Codsworth as a companion before. Although I have to admit...
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Alright, so we're gonna walk on this little chain. Oh god, I thought for a minute my game was gonna crash.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn fleet!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Alright, so Kellogg came from a bad upbringing. His mother gave him his first gun and hoped that he would kill his own father, which did not happen.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the She. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
So Kellogg essentially had a wife and daughter in the olden days. So he's a parent.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So we can take that scene to mean that Kellogg's wife and daughter were murdered, and he was not there to protect them, obviously. So that probably affected him mentally as well.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Alright, so he became a mercenary and coped with the loss of his wife and daughter by drinking a lot and taking out his anger on the people he was contracted to kill.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. You still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive
of our operations lately. This must stop.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline. Shutting down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
So Kellogg had a tryout with the Institute and impressed them enough to be hired as their above-ground agent, which is how we ended up in the memory we're about to watch.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
What's the holdup? I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I don't think we need to say anything about that other than you now know the Institute killed the rest of the people in Vault 111. The only people it didn't kill is the character and Sean. It killed everyone else who was in those cryopods.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor it's time. Probably shouldn't
Kellogg. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same, if you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, so let's talk about a couple of continuity errors, I guess you could call them, in that last memory. Sean said, "You're going to take me to see my father." Now, he cannot clearly be referring to us, because when he last saw us, he was a baby. So he wouldn't have any memory of us as his father. So he has to be talking about someone else. Now, the radio had Travis Miles talking about Piper and public occurrences, so the memory is being portrayed as being relatively recent. But if you remember in our confrontation with Kellogg, Kellogg said that Sean was much older than we think he is. So if we had seen this memory before we confronted Kellogg, and Kellogg never said anything, then you could operate under the belief that that was Sean. But because Kellogg implied Sean is much older, that couldn't have been Sean. So just a little food for thought there. All right, where did I put my power armor? Hello? Oh, it's outside. All right.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Alright, so I think that unlocks the detective cases for Nick. And maybe we will do them at some point. But for right now, let's go to the glowing sea and see what we can find. And I know my armor is mismatched and it looks really weird. I actually don't mind the synth arm armor, which I think is the second level of armor, but yeah, that's the second level of armor. But the left arm does not really look right, so I've got these bolstering pack and operator legs, so I'm hoping that I can find either bolstering or rad, the armor that gives you increased
Mr. Adam,
strength and radiation.
unstoppable in that.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Find Virgil in the glowing sea. I think we've been to the glowing sea many times. Yes. So why don't we just teleport directly to... I don't want to go there. Why don't we teleport here and then navigate towards this crater and see if we can find anything. Oh, I hear a Deathclaw. Alright, look how long these beautiful drugs last. Yeah, when you go all in on the drugs, kids. I think whatever chest armor I end up with, we're gonna go for, ooh, an albino rat scorpion. We're gonna go for, biocom mesh, which makes the drugs last longer. And then hopefully I can get a rad resistant, or the one that gives you, more strength and resistances with how irradiated you are. Took you long enough, Cosworth. Goddamn. And I'm running a charity here. Alright. My detecto thing says we gotta go this way. Alright, that clicking is starting to annoy me, so let's pop some Radix. Oh, look at all these ghouls. Alright, look at that. Military grade duct tape. Freezing combat shotgun. Well, it would be great if I was doing that kind of build, but I'm not. But it is something we can trade or sell. And that's fine. I am expecting more critters to come after us out here, but I feel that we could smoke them all pretty easily, with or without the use of drugs. Oh, look at this crater. The crater of Adam. Oh, that lady over there, I guess, wants to talk to us.
You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
You're worshipping what? Radiation? You're crazy.
Atom provides for and protects us. If you are unwilling to accept his embrace, then I suggest you leave and never return.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
Why do you even care? He's not one of your people.
True, he is not a child of Adam, but he has sought refuge in Adam's globe, and Adam granted it. I would not question the will of Adam. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Adam. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Mother Isolde, can I offer you something hot?
You cannot.
Absolutely, Codsworth. You're doing a fantastic job.
What's all this? Well, hello there.
He says it like they're gonna have a date. Alright, I think we murdered everybody here, so good times. That's what you get for talking bad to my face. You know, I'll even burn myself. Alright, now that we took care of those rad-worshipping weirdos, let's go find Dr. Virgil here and convince him to give up the goods. I think there's a Deathclaw over here. Where's Codsworth? Oh, he couldn't climb up that part of the mountain we did, so he's probably trying to find a way around. Oh well. Oh, here we go. These guys are hard to hit. Ouch. Whoa. He drugged the shit out of me. Codsworth, I gave you weapons so you could kill these guys, not so you could get me killed by poison. Good grief.
Why, getting lost in here would be a death sentence.
Especially if your robot companion, who you outfitted specifically to kill flying things, wasn't very good at that. I think it must be around the corner here. There's the Deathclaw. Oh boy. Alright, we're fine. Codsworth is fine. The Deathclaw is dead. And here is the cave. I come in peace, honest.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
What the hell are you?
First time seeing a super mutant, hmm? You've led a sheltered life. It wasn't exactly my best idea, but turning into one of these hulking monstrosities was the only way to... well, to get here, at least I avoided some of the side effects and retained my faculties. But that's not the point. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Can you tell me about the Institute or not?
The Institute? So... they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead? He's... dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, Virgil gave up the goods.
Find the Geiger counter.
Yes, yes. Alright, travel to CIT. We should know where that is already. Close enough. We'll go to Cambridge Polymer Labs. Huh. I wonder what that blue light is over there. Yeah, I was going to say, it just cracks me up that Codsworth still sounds like he's got that rocket underneath him. Even though he's wearing legs. Alright, here are the ruins, CIT. Alright, so this is what's known as radio direction finding. We're going to use the signal strength to direction find the signal. There's a bunch of raiders over there.
Not this time.
All right. Codsworth, you murdering people again. Without my knowledge. We'll fight the Raiders tomorrow. Gunners are on site. Sorry, that was getting annoying. Actually, let me put this on the proper screen.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on site. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
I don't think you have to worry about the courser.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
It's like, I was like, hey, is there someone attacking me? It feels like there might be someone attacking me. We're not going to loot everything in here. We're just going to loot the good stuff. Ammo, explosives.
Lock and load!
You guys really put up a
Courser is
fight.
now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Alright, nothing really there.
Who's there? Last mistake! Lock and load!
That is it, Codsworth. Alright, legendary enemy. Wounding aluminum baseball bat. Maybe I do need to do that melee. I could get a rocket on that. I don't think it's that great though. Simply because if it was an item that hit a bunch of times, it would be a lot better than something that was slow and didn't go very fast, you know. So if it was like, say, a wounding Chinese officer's sword, I would be a little bit happier about it. But it's not terrible. I'll take it for now. And that being said, I'm not convinced I'm going to do that anyway.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
That's right, buddy. They hit the oil flown. Wow.
Get some!
That's not that great. I don't know why I took that Molotov cocktail. Codsworth, can you clean that up out there? What am I using frag grenades? I guess I mean that in the most literal sense because I'm not really using them. Ooh. Codsworth, I'm counting on you to kill that guy. Well, then kill him. Stop talking about it. I'm kind of actually shocked Codsworth didn't react when I killed the Children of Adam. I thought that was kind of weird. I honestly thought he would dislike that. Well, they all appear to be dead.
Who's there?
Bug it off.
Get him, Codsworth.
I want this one's head.
Nobody else over here?
Get some.
There you go. Up close and personal. Couldn't get a good missile shot out. Somehow I managed to elevate enough to kill that guy, which is very lucky. He doesn't have any missiles left.
Fall back to original position. Forces near the elevator.
Alright, I'll head that way. Oh, tripwire, huh? Cods, what are you doing?
Huh?
God, I hope there's a bounty.
If only taking a pop shot. Ah, there you are. I'm supposed to be impressed. Knock that out. dust up to get the oil flare, eh?
Alright, chameleon metal left leg, or right leg. That's what I get for looking away right as I was reading that. That guy looks like Deacon. Alright, nothing really great there. That beeping is annoying.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
Oh no, sir. That's how you make drugs. Codsworth, do you want to accompany me? I guess not. Do I have any... Oh, we'll use a blood pack.
There we go.
Alright, look at that. Cracked it open. Is there even anything in here? Ooh, a couple of fusion cores. Very nice. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's start working the digits here. Didn't we already guess succeed? The last word left is despite.
Nice.
Alright, more mentats, another fusion core, some radix. That was a pretty good haul right there.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I would listen to what that guy has to say, but I gotta do this first.
I'm through.
Don't think you are. Oh God! Please, no! You don't have to do this, please.
Yes.
Alright, we leveled up. What are we gonna put the points into? Pain Train is out there. Robotics Expert is out there. Scrapper is out there. Locksmith, definitely a possibility. I think we need to go with Locksmith. Probably a little behind the 8 ball on that one anyway. I was hoping we could turn off these accursed lights, but I don't think we can. Either that or we missed the opportunity to do that.
Sweet.
That's all that was in here? A couple of lousy containers? Alright, I guess so. I guess we go this way.
Get over here. Are you here for the synth?
What synth?
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
This should be fun!
Codsworth, you dead already? Take him out! Did you kill him? Not yet. Can Codsworth kill a courser who's half dead? That's right, Codsworth. Box him in. Don't give him anywhere to go. Oh, Codsworth, get him. Good job. Alright, good job, buddy. Here, can you hold on to this? I need you to hold on to this courser armor. Alright, excellent.
Hi.
Don't shoot!
Oh, I won't shoot. Nope.
Hey.
No shooting.
That's it.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Alrighty then. Alright, what do we have over here? The password? Well, who needed that, really? And we borrowed this fat man. And now we'll put it back.
I don't need your help anymore.
No one said they were going to help you, lady. Buzz off before I kill you. Ooh. Ooh, daddy like. I need that mini nuke, that's for sure. Alright, here we are on the top of Green
Forgive
Tech.
me, sir. I feel a wave of nostalgia coming on.
Hey.
Here you go.
Thanks,
Your
buddy.
thoughts?
Sir, please be sure to exercise a bit of wisdom when it comes to handing over that chip. I can't imagine the harm it could rot if placed in the wrong hands.
Got it.
That was it.
All right, then.
Alright, so here we are. Have the Corsair chip analyzed. Well, we know where that's going to happen. Right there. At the railroady.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
Aliens are real.
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy synths. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Corsair.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Corsair in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
That chip in his neck just looked so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a Corsair chip is a
You going to your
delicate
bedroom?
operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom.
Welcome to the family.
We got a Corsair chip.
We're a colorful and
for
arguably
real?
insane
Oh,
bunch.
man, it's been ages.
But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, Neil is transmitting loads of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal. But I'm going to dive deep into the data. I already lined up another place to stash one of my babies. If you got the time.
Hey there.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Make your super bad.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Alright, so let's see if he has anything good. We're really here to give him the Corsair chip. I don't know why he wants to talk about everything else, but we will allow it. I'm looking for some good armor and I'm just not finding any. They put an extra space in there between Adam and Long Rags. Alright, what can we get rid of? Well, how about those? The freezing combat shotgun, the gamma gun, even though it looks very powerful. I just don't think I would ever use that. And it's not a big gun. The wounding baseball bat, if this is a fast attack speed item or a medium attack speed item, I would keep it, but I don't think this is very good. It's not terrible, but it's not very good. So we're going to sell that too. And we're going to sell this. I honestly don't know how I got that. Alright, do we have any lunch boxes? No, we do not. We got some junk. Got a lot of mods. And we are going to trade him for the rest of his caps.
Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Do I have any squirrel stew here? Alright, and also, just to see if it makes a difference.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard, I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Dad.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Alright. So, let's figure out where I left my armor and go back and talk to Virgil. Whoops. Yeah, just as go back to Virgil. So we'll do that.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Do you have anything for me?
I'll take that as a yes. Can't say I'm too surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
All right.
Protect and serve.
So we're going to go right back to the railroad and have them help us build this.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me.
Desdemona,
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay?
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops, grab incoming agents, and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
Sure. Hope you know how to use a minigun. Oh, and soak up bullets.
Yeah, you heavies need a lot of punctuality and attention to detail, right? If so, I'm golden. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
You are awfully optimistic.
All along, the bastards have been teleporting
Aye.
personnel to...
Ready to hand over the plans?
Is there nothing...
This is the big one.
Do you think you can decipher them?
I won't know until I get a look-see.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid.
Oh, man! Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
Can you build it, Tom?
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
What's it gonna take to build it?
We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. It should fit over at Mercer's safe house. Pam's already given that place her full blessing. I'll flag some runners to deliver the components there.
Can't need you in the room.
That's not happening, guy. Alright, so we're going to build it at Mercer's safe house. Definitely lots of room at the Starlight Drive-In. And I believe that, unlike if you did it with the Minutemen, that they just give you most of the components you need to build it anyway, if you're doing it with the railroad. So we'll see if that's totally the case or not here. Alright, just wanted to check, and oh, I don't think there are enough beds here. There are not enough beds. All right. All right, here's the reflector platform. Let's find a flat area. Right there is the reflector platform. And it says talk to Tinker Tom. What kind of generator can we build? Alright, we need nuclear material, crystal, and gears. 6 crystal, 11 nuclear material, 10 gears. Let's go raid our stash. All right. All right. Crystal, nuclear material, gears. All right, I think that should be enough. Actually, let's just do this. Because that has 3 times 4 is 12. All right, gears, which we also need 12 of. And then nuclear material. Probably the toughest one to find. There's 4 more. So we have 7 out of 12, I think, that we need totally. I need to find a bunch of biometric scanners. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 3 more. Let's start at Drumlin Diner. I was going to say, we need a bunch of suicide or super mutants to run at me.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
I'll take a look, sure.
A little bit of everything.
Oh, she had 2 of them. Alright, in theory we should be good to build that right now. Oh, let's just jog over there. So I'm just going to build this, I guess you would call it a nuclear generator. I'm just going to build it so power is not a concern for this item that we're going to build. Will this car blow up if I shoot at it? The answer is yes. All right. There is the fission generator. Ellsworth, can you stop doing that? All right. Is there no attachment point here? I guess there is not. I'm sorry, this is starting to bother me really greatly that this doesn't look right. So part of me, will I build a platform for this? And we're running out of concrete. So we will just have to get some concrete before we come back here. I bet that crabby old lady in the Drumlin Diner had some.
Hi.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
No.
Every conceivable good.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, goody.
All right, that's all the concrete we're going to need. Alright, I'm gonna straighten you out here. Right there, I'm gonna put more like right here. And I think that will be enough room and everything. And then we will add some stairs right there. Alright.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out. One more hour until my shift.
You got the platform built yet? Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common.
But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Alright, so what did that say? Circuit board sensor module. So I guess it's just 2 things. I'm pretty confident we have them in Sanctuary. Alright, let's look here. I swear I just looked at a circuit board wherever we were just at. What was the other thing I needed? Circuit board, or maybe a sensor unit. Of course I don't have either. Sensor module. How about I just talk to some other merchants? See if they have it.
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
I'll take a look, sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
You got a circuit board and a sensor module? No circuit board. No sensor module. I guess the answer is probably no. All right.
In case you're wondering.
Next stop, back to Diamond City. I wonder if this quest...
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live for.
I'll take a look, sure.
Anything and everything.
I just wonder if it auto-removes it from everybody else's inventory because you need it. Nope. Alright, well, next time we'll have to go get that stuff. I don't want to run too much longer here. So thanks for watching. When we come back next time, we will get the circuit board and the sensor module by going where they want us to go in the game. Anyway, I'm going to hit my save right here. And I will see you next time.
We have everything.